Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I filmed this look today that I'm actually so obsessed with. I know it gives off major spooky season vibes, but honestly, in my world, spooky season is all year round, 24/7, all day, every day. So I created this look. Honestly, I had a couple different looks in mind, a couple different color stories that I had that I was kind of going back and forth on which one to do. And then I started thinking about how in middle school I really wanted my room green and black. And my mom absolutely refused to let me paint my room that way. So I decided, you know what? Let me just pay tribute to the dream that I never got to see come true. And I'm gonna do green and black on my eyes. So that's exactly what I did. I'm so obsessed with this look. It makes me so sad that I don't have any plans to do anything today. I'm just gonna be at home in this look, cleaning and editing probably, so it's fine, I guess. I'll survive. But I really like it. So if you want to see how I did this, then please keep watching and let's get into it. Okay, so I've already done this eye off camera, so now we're just gonna work on this eye. Now thinking about it, I should have done this eye first and then this eye, only because this eye is just a little bit easier to work off of when I'm on camera. So hopefully I'll be able to get you guys a good visual of this side. But I'm gonna take the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Alyssa Edwards palette, and I'm just gonna use that shade Beast, the black shade here. And I'm going to take a little small blending brush. It's tapered at the end. This is a Morphe M507 in case you're interested. So I'm just going to tap that in the black. And maybe I should zoom you guys in a little bit. I'm going to tap that in my crease. And this does not have to be perfect whatsoever. And I'm also going to tap some shadow on the outer portion of my crease or my eye. For my next shadow, I'm going to go in with the BH Cosmetics 120 color eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to take this gray, this matte gray here, and on that same brush I'm going to tap it on the outer portion of that black shadow that we put down. If you're not comfortable going in with straight black shadow, you can always start off with a gray or any color really that you're more comfortable with. I'm just going to start blending these colors out. And go in with a little bit more black. Now with a clean brush, I'm going to go back in and blend out everything a little bit more. I'm using a brush that is more fluffy than the previous one that we're using. I'm going to go ahead and try my best now to cut my crease on camera. Before I go in with concealer though, I'm going to take a flat brush. This one's dirty because I obviously used it on this side already. But I'm going to take this brush and also some makeup remover, and I'm going to start cutting that crease. Before going in with concealer, I'm going to clean up the edge and also darken it. So I'm going to take some black and I'm going to use this little brush here. This is actually a painter's brush, but it works perfectly fine. So I'm going to go ahead and just go along the edge of the black. So I'm also using this angle brush to kind of blend it out as well. So now we can go in with concealer. I'm using the e.l.f. Camel Concealer, which I don't think I mentioned, but it's also what I used to prime my eyelids. And I'm taking this on a really small black brush just so I can get a really good clean edge. So I'm just going to dab out my eyelid very carefully with my sponge just to pick up any excess concealer that we use for cutting the crease. So I'm going to go back into that same BH palette, and I'm actually going to take the green from this palette and I'm going to cover the crease. I'm going to use this brush from Wet n Wild first, and then just to get closer to the line or the crease that we made, I'm going to go ahead and take a smaller brush. If you ever feel like you messed up or your line isn't as clean as it was, you can always go back in. I'm using my the angled brush and I'm kind of cleaning up this line here just to make it a bit more sharp. And now for the glitter. So I'm going to go ahead and first take this green glitter from J-Cat's Beauty, and I'm not even sure what the name of this is. I took the sticker off and it doesn't have the name on the actual bottle, but I'm gonna adhere that with NYX glitter primer, and I'm gonna go all over the lid with this. I'm gonna use that same brush that I used to get right near the line, that small tiny brush, and I'm gonna apply this all over the eyelid. When I was working on this side, I kind of wanted glitter going around our little cut crease area shape that we had going on, and I kind of wanted it black, like kind of going up. So I took this glitter. This is also from J-Cat, and it's black, but it has a whole bunch of little multicolor sparkles in it. But the only other black that I have is actually craft glitter, and for this video I wanted to use something that was eye safe. So I decided to go with this one, but I really like the way it looks. And this one is called Bondi Black, at least I think that's how you pronounce it. But I'm going to take this on a really small little pointier brush, and I'm going to outline, and then I will put the glitter. Just to speed up the rest of the process, I'm going to do my face off camera, and then I really want to do a dramatic lower line, really smoked out with bottom lashes. So we will be right back for that part. Alright, so my face is done. Before I move on to the lower lash line, I'm going to highlight my brow bone before I forget, because I know I will forget. I'm going to take the Anastasia Moonchild palette and the shade Lucky Clover. And I'm just gonna run that underneath my brow bone. Just a little bit. You can skip this part if the glitter is already too much for you, but nothing is ever too much for me. That's also the highlight that I have on my cheeks and also the tip of my nose. So before I'm going in with any shadow, I'm going to line my waterline with black liner. I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna do it for this look anyway. So I'm gonna take some black shadow, and on that small angled brush, I'm going to kind of stamp it underneath my lashes. I really want to smoke out my eyeshadow down here. I'm going to stamp it in place. And once it's stamped, I'm going to kind of start dragging it down. So taking that same Morphe brush, I just cleaned off whatever was left on it. I'm going to go back in with that gray shadow and start going back and forth. Go back in with just a little bit of black. Sorry if you can hear my neighbors mowing their yard. Alright, so I did this off camera and I added some of the black glitter to the more like inner 3/4 of my eyeball. Because I do want to add false lashes, a chunk here at the end, so I just left that part bare. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same to this side. So I'm going to take just that same NYX glitter primer and I'm going to brush it underneath. Nothing too fancy really, I'm just kind of brushing it under. Just making sure I leave that gap at the end. Just want to really quickly add mascara to my lashes, my bottom lashes. So I already had some on my upper lashes. And then again, before I forget, I'm going to highlight the inner corner with that Lucky Clover shade from Anastasia. So for my lashes, I'm going to add these lashes from Boldface. They're in the style Alter Ego. And then for lower lashes, I have these lashes that I had cut up from a pair that I had that I never really used, but I liked how the end was kind of like spiked out and they were a little bit separated. So I'm gonna add these to the lower lashes and then I'll be right back. I'm just gonna speed this part up. Alright, so now for the lips. I'm going to try to use this one here. This is the NYX Lip Lingerie in Honeymoon. I kind of wanted a really cool toned nude color, like a dark nude color. And so I think this will be okay. I'm going to line it up just a little bit in the center. This shade is called Cement from Lime Crime. I really want kind of like a grayish undertone for my lips, so I'm going to go in with this color. Because I do just want a little bit lighter in the center. I'm going to take this shade called Buffy. Again from Lime Crime. Alright, well that is the finished look. I'm kind of obsessed with it. I love the way it came out, and right now it's probably one of my favorite looks that I've done in a while. So I'm so happy with it. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already. If you already are, thank you so much from the bottom of my itty bitty heart. I'm almost at 200 subscribers. At the moment, I'm not quite there yet. I think I need like a few more. But just the fact that random strangers, people who aren't my family, that are like subscribed to me and actually want to watch me is just so mind-blowing to me. Sometimes like I can't even get over it. I know 200 is not like that much, but it still means a lot to me. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.